Hey guys, and welcome back to playing the Royal Romance Book 3, Chapter 4. Penelope's coastal estate is recovering from a natural disaster. Can you aid her family's relief efforts and win their support? Yes, I will. Because Penelope, she's my girl. I love her. Royal Romance Book 3. Chapter 4, Any Port in a Storm. Penelope, I'm coming for you. As the world train excuse me carries you towards Penelope's family's estate, you and Maxwell headed to a meeting with Madeline in the train's boutique. As always. Good, you're here. We don't have much time before we arrive in Portavera. Here's your dossier on Penelope's family. Penelope tosses Penelope. Madeline tosses you a heavy 3-inch binder filled to the brim. Wow. What? I color-coded the tabs. It should be a breeze. Well, thank you. I've seen dictionaries that were shorter than this thing. A laugh cuts through the room. You turn to see Olivia watch from the door. Olivia! This is going to be entertaining. I wish I brought popcorn. What are you doing here? I'm here to help. Why would you want to help us? Well, mostly because I'm bored, but I'm sure you can use my advice as well if you're looking to the she-devil for help. This is a serious meeting. Oh, please, you let Maxwell in. How serious can it possibly be? I'm here to make sure Will gets through this morning in one piece. He takes a step closer to you and gives Madeline and Olivia a stern look. Well, not that everyone's here. Thank you for coming. This is literally my worst nightmare. Maxwell, save me. Nah, I'm sure you all got our unique insights to offer about our next stop with Penelope's family. Maxwell gives you a thumbs up. Olivia smirks. Some more valuable than others. Indeed, that's the matter at hand. Despite Penelope's unfortunate obsession with poodles, she still has a role to play. Having an entourage at court is not about vanity. It's about influence, showing that you have support from the houses around you. And speaking of houses, you'll also need to win her parents over. The recent earthquake caused floods throughout their territory, so they're more focused on relief efforts than courtly politics. It's up to you to prove that lending their support is worth their time. If I'm going to win them over, I need to be myself, make sure they know who's boss, offer them something they can't refuse. What? Yeah. No. Absolutely not. What? Madeline and Olivia exchanged a frigid glance as they finished echoing each other's thoughts. You need to be me. Because that worked out so well for you? It didn't until certain competitors came along. There's a click in the flash as Maxwell snaps a photo of them arguing. Madeline puts her hands on her hips and Olivia glares daggers at Maxwell when they round him. Sorry, just capturing the moment from my scrapbook. Do you want to pick the caption? I'm thinking frenemies or maybe untitled too. If you ever show that photo to anyone, point taken, please don't finish that sentence. As I was about to say, you need to think strategically. Well, Penelope's mother may take more convincing, but her father, Landon, has a soft spot for his daughter. We may be able to use that to our advantage. Parents caring about their children, what a strange concept for you. Not all of us are lucky enough to be orphans. Wow. Wow. Madeline, that's hidden below the belt. I'm sure Olivia's parents loved her. My point, however, is that Penelope could be used as Landon's weakness. Convince Landon that you have Penelope's best interests at heart and he may take your side. I will. I love Penelope. That's easy. I've always had Penelope's back. I'll just do the opposite of everything you did to her. I'll never understand what you and Kiara are seeing her. For once we agree, although I still don't know what Will sees in you. Penelope and I are friends, you know, because I care about her. They each raise an eyebrow at you. It's not rocket science. Whatever you want to call your little alliance, it'll help us with our goals so much the better. Lastly, there's a matter of first impressions. This isn't my first quarterly luncheon. I know how to make an entrance. But you'll make even more of one in this. She walks over to one of the boutique racks and pulls out a glittering purple dress with elaborate gold rim. Is that a narwhal necklace? It's Penelope's house symbol. I had some modifications made to a dress for our house clothes. You could flatter our host before you even say a word. I guess I'll have to try on this gorgeous dress then for the sake of politics. Wow. That really is beautiful. But nah, I'm gonna stick with my LBD. LBD to the rescue. I think I'll stick to something more me. You win them over no matter what. If you want to hire me and then ignore my advice, I suppose that's your prerogative. Either way, we have a restaurant to get to. Gourmet seafood, here I come. You depart the train along the coast of a wide bay. The royal motorcade carries you and your friends to a restaurant perched atop a pier, where you can hear the sea lapping gently below. Ah, so nice. I can't believe this view. Puerto Vera is said to have the clearest waters in all Cordonia. Too many windows if you ask me. This is hardly a defensible dining location. We're expecting a siege? I thought we were already under one considering the company. Ha ha. Penelope dashes across the restaurant as soon as she spots her group. Y'all made it! Penelope! I missed you. She immediately pulls you into a hug. I'm so glad you're okay. Welcome to Garnea's premier yacht club. It's nice to see you again, Penelope. Hi, Hannah and Olivia and Madeline. Good afternoon. She's with us, Penelope. We won't let her bite. Well, if you say so, let me introduce you to my parents. Penelope eagerly leads you all across the restaurant. A small cup awaits you beside a set of reserved tables. Mom, Dad, this is Will. These are my parents, Landon and Emmeline. Hello, Will. We heard so much about you. It's wonderful to finally meet Penelope's best friend. Oh, it's good to meet my best friend's family. I want to say we're that close. We are that close. What about us? Penelope can have multiple best friends, Maxwell. Landon chuckles. That's what Penelope told Kiara when she started becoming friends with you all. You certainly made an impression on her. On behalf of myself and the rest of the court, I'd like to thank you both for your hospitality. We're all very happy to be here. Are you sure about that? It's an honor, King Ryder. Everyone takes their seats at the quizzically set tables. Uniform waiters quickly bring out a round of appetizers. Ooh, crab legs. These deserve an award. I can eat nothing but crab legs for a year. You won't survive all that cholesterol. But I'll die happy. Emmeline laughs warmly. I'm glad you're enjoying the food. I only wish we had a wider variety to offer you. The recent floods have taken quite a toll on our fishing industry. These are hard times for all Cordonia, as I'm sure you're aware. That's actually why we're here. Maybe you've seen the headlines about our wedding. We did. Congratulations to you both. We're inviting the whole court to the ceremony, and we were hoping your house will attend. It'll be a demonstration of Cordonia unity to our allies and enemies alike, and a celebration of love that brought my friends together. We're delighted for you, but... She glanced at Lennon, his brow creased with worry, and they both sighed in unison. I'm not sure we could leave Puerto Vera while it's in such dire straits. I'm not sure your country needs you. Your king needs you. We don't have time for cowards. Excuse me? Olivia stopped. Meaning the attackers at the palace. Right, those cowardly cowards. We need to unite Cordonia in the face of its newest threat, like Olivia said. I was referring to... There's no time to waste. I appreciate what you're trying to do, Duchess Will, but Puerto Vera needs our undivided attention. I'm not sure how we could leave. It'll be hard enough parting with Penelope now that you come to return her accord. What? That's part of why you're here, isn't it? I told you everyone at our court will miss you, dear. But I only just got home. Merlin and Morgana still haven't forgiven me for leaving. At least they'll play with me now, but they keep giving me those sad puppy dog eyes. They're dogs, darling. Those are the only eyes they have. Does Penelope really have to go back to court? Well, it certainly helped our cause, only if she wants to go back. I want to prove that I have her best interests at heart. So only if she wants to go back. I could really use more friends at court right now. Cordonia could use more friends. But if she's not ready to come back yet, I understand. Thanks, Will. I just miss being home so much, and then when the attack happened. Lana gently puts a hand on his daughter's shoulder. Hey, you're safe here, sweetheart. Like Will said, you don't have to go anywhere you don't want to. We're just beginning to bring out the main courses. They set a different seafood dish on the table in front of each of you. Ooh, king salmon. You take a bite and the moist salmon fillet practically melts in your mouth. Personally, I don't like seafood, so I'm kind of like, Drake goes to tear off a piece of his chowder bread bowl, but stops when he sees Hannah eating biscuit with a spoon. He reaches for a spoon and said, "This is a nice place you got here." "Oh, thank you. We don't own the restaurant, but it's..." No, I didn't mean... Not that it would be bad if you did, I just meant... Lena looks impatiently as Drake fumbles for words. I think what Drake is trying to say is that your duchy is a lovely place. Yeah, that. From what we've seen so far, it says welcome me as our host. Thank you, Your Majesty. If you don't mind, Emmeline, I'd love to hear more about Portavera. I know this estate has been your family line for generations. Emmeline and Landon smiled fondly at each other. It may not be the richest or grandest of houses, but we always lived on the water, and we've always looked after our people. We like to judge our success by their prosperity. That makes it even harder to see them struggling now. Between the earthquake and then the persistent flooding, our funds can only go so far. About your relief efforts, is there anything we can do to help? I know what you'll pull through no matter what. Penelope, do you have any ideas? That's very kind of you, Duchess Will. I'm allocated all the resources the crown could spare, but if there's anything we could personally do, we're here to help. Thank you both, but we'll just have to hope that tomorrow's charity polo matches raise money we need. So far, we barely sold half the tickets. A fundraising event, how interesting. Ryder meets your eyes across the table. There's an intriguing look on his face. Hey, here's an idea. What if me and Ryder play in the match tomorrow? Think about it. I'm amazed at sports. I can use some entertainment. We can use our titles to your advantage. I don't like any of these options. I don't know. Oh my goodness. I would just say that. I don't doubt it, but so are our local players. Oh, sure. I wasn't trying to. I think what Duchess Will meant to say is that having such a talented, well-known player might. Oh, so I should have done the last option then. Might raise awareness of the match. Right. It's an excellent proposal, Duchess Will. I'll gladly use the crown's influence to help service people. That's a very generous offer, Your Majesty. A celebrity match would help draw a crowd. If you're sure you're up for it, well, who are we to refuse? Great, it's a plan then. You spend the rest of the meal in lighter conversation. Everyone finished their food. That was a wonderful meal. I hope we get to catch our own prey, but this was adequate. And this bay is amazing. You could frame it in some fancy painting or at least make a bunch of postcards. I love a postcard this place. I'm so sorry we don't have postcards. I just mean it's a great view. I'm sure we can all agree on that. Yes, thank you so much for hosting us. It was our pleasure. We have business to attend back home, but there are rooms ready for everyone at our estate. Please make yourselves comfortable. Emmeline and Penelope head out of the restaurant, but Landon stops for a moment to pull you aside. Well, I want to thank you for being such a good friend to my daughter. You don't need to thank me for that. I do, though. Her mother loves her as much as I do, but she doesn't understand just how hard being at court is for Penelope. It means a lot to me that at least one person there will be looking out for her if she does go back. In regards to wedding, I can't make any promises until we access our relief income for the match, but if everything goes well tomorrow, I'd love to attend your wedding on behalf of our house. I'll try to put a word in with Emmeline, too. Thank you so much, Landon, or Lord Landon. Just Landon is fine. Whoop, whoop. It gives you a friendly clap on the shoulder. Yay, we made a good impression. Good luck with the match. I'll see you there. Emmeline saunters over to you. That was a decent performance. I'll take that as a compliment. But one victory is enough. Remember, you still need Penelope on your side. It gets to the heart of her feelings about the court, and she may be willing to come back with you. I'll see what I could do. While everyone heads towards Penelope's parents' estate, you notice Ryder lingering on the pier watching the sunset. You know, this looks like that painting. Is it called Scream? Or something like that? Hello, Will. Penelope's parents seem pretty charmed by you. I'm impressed. Ryder chuckles. I can't take too much credit. I literally had classes on dinner negotiations growing up, and even more after my brother left Cordonia. Although, speaking of diplomacy, it seems like you made a good impression on Landon. For now, if we have to sit through too many tactful dinners on this tour, I might run out of tact. It's late evening, we have some time to spare. What would you say to a private boat ride and some lessons in royal diplomacy? Hannah probably knows as much about diplomacy as I do, but if you want to catch up to her, I could offer a few pointers. This is your chance to gain an advantage by learning diplomacy from Ryder. Nope. Get out of here. I appreciate the offer, but we should probably get to Penelope's estate. I don't want to get left behind. You're right. Settling around a recently flooded harbor might not be the best idea I've ever had. It was a nice thought while it lasted. At Penelope's estate, you find Mara waiting for you. She mutters into her headset as you approach. Have visual confirmation. The fledgling has returned to roost. Good evening, your grace. That's your code name for me? I'm the fledgling? Yeah, I like it. You weren't supposed to hear that. Can I have a cool code name? We don't let our charges pick their code name. Standard security procedure. Okay, but hear me out. What about... Well, I like fledgling. I like fledgling. I'm not calling myself goal leader. Well, what could I pick? I'm bad at coming up with names, though. I'm gonna stick with fledgling. I mean, I like it. How do you spell it? No, that. Okay. No. It's literally fledgling. I guess I can't make you change it. So really, any name with picture just would have been no. Okay. You literally can't, your grace. Did you have something to tell me, or are you here just to shoot down my amazing ideas? Update on the would-be assassin's video. Based on their choice of rhetoric, Bastion thought it might have been made by the Liberation Corps. That's the anti-monarchist group he and Constantine have dealt with, right? Correct. When we analyzed the video, though, we found something interesting. We've seen this location before. Last year, the Sons of Earth filmed the video in what appears to be the same building. There's a task force on its way to the location right now. I'm guessing they aren't stupid enough to stick around after filming. Most likely not, but we're hoping they left a few shreds of evidence behind. Let me know what you find. Tell Bastion and everyone else to be safe. Of course, your grace. You mean fledgling. Your grace. Mara bows and walks away, wandering through the estate. You find Hannah, Maxwell, and Penelope chatting by the courtyard pool. Hey everyone, having a party without me? I thought I was finding you surrounded by poodles. It wouldn't be a party without you. I was just showing them around the house. This is our pool and that's the house. Talk about a grand tour. It's so good to have you all over, my favorite people, my favorite place. I just wish you weren't leaving so soon. I'm sorry, Penelope, but we got a lot to do on this tour, not to mention back at court. Penelope sighs heavily. I know. Well, we're not leaving just yet. Why don't we do something fun tonight? We could catch up. You could tell us more about your home. Are you guys feeling the ice cream tonight? Because I'm feeling the ice cream night. Ooh, I could order sundaes from the kitchen. We could go eat them and play with my poodles. What do you think, Will? Are you up for some quality poodle time? Oh, that sounds like fun. Spending time with Penelope will help you win her support and give you an advantage to impress her mother. What? Oh, I want to play. You know what? F it, we'll play. I'm literally broke now, but I really want to play with poodles. There's no way I'm missing out on poodle cuddles. Then it's a party. I'll go talk to the kitchen staff and meet you there. Yay! Dang, they got their own houses, people. A few minutes later, you're all assembled in the poodle's room within the villa. This gives a whole new meaning to the term doghouse. Penelope giggles. I spend most of my time with Merle and Morgana when I'm at home, so we decorate this room a lot. I call it the Poodle Palace. It's cute. I get the palace part, but where are the poodles? You hear a faint yawn from one of the doghouse villas and a sleepy bark from the other. A fluffy poodle head pokes out of the east doorway as Merle and Morgana wakes up from their naps. They're so adorable! Oh my goodness! Arf? Oh my god. They're adorable! The poodles trot over to Melby and sit down at her feet. When they look up to her expectantly, she scratches both of them behind their ears. They're so cute! It's okay, you two. These are my friends. Do you want to go say hi? Merlin's ears perk up, but Morgana tilts her head suspiciously at all of you. Penelope gives them a gentle nudge and they take a few steps towards you. Arf? I should shake their paws, pat their heads, give them treats. Can I shake your paw? You kneel before Morgana and hold out your hand. She tilts her head inquiringly at you. Go on, Morgana, shake. Morgana heaves a patient sigh and delicately places her hand in yours. Although her tail is wagging, when you let go, Merlin is sitting next to you with his paw already extended. Aww. Get dogs. It's so cute. Maxwell gravely turns to Penelope. This might be the cutest thing I've ever experienced, and I've seen baby pandas. Baby pandas. Are we supposed to bow to them? I don't know what to do in the presence of such cuteness. You could just play with the Maxwell's fine. Morgana curls up on one of the luxurious couches in double as dog beds, while Merlin begins chomping at a high-heel shaped chew toy. They are pretty cute, aren't they? I have to ask, why did you name them Merlin and Morgana? How long have you had these two? Yeah, I'm curious about their names. I've always loved Arthurian legends, all the Corley dressed in shiny armor. I used to have period costumes for Merlin and Morgana, but they didn't like have wearing so many layers. But Merlin would have made such a good wizard. He's so soulful eyes. He's got soulful eyes. Maxwell stares deep into Merlin's eyes. The dog blinks instantly back at him. I would trust him with my life. The outfits they're wearing now are adorable. Yeah, this is the kind of stuff Bertrand would wear if he wore a doll, like a doll but classy. I think I made them myself. Somehow I'm not surprised. I wish we could have met your dog sooner, Penelope. Me too. It would have made getting through the social season a lot easier. I'm just glad they weren't at a ball when those awful people attacked. There's a knock at the door, and a server from the villa kitchen busts in with a tray full of bowls. Now that's what I call room service. You each receive a bowl made of waffle cones heaped with scoops of ice cream. Sugar cones and freshly baked cookies are artfully arranged on top. Dang! Dang! I want one! I like how you do dessert. I guess when I couldn't choose an ice cream flavor, the kitchen decides to give us all of them. That might have given me too many. Speak for yourself. Maxwell was already a third of the way through his bowl and making inroads to the next scoop until... Whoa, brain freeze! We all saw that coming. You and Hannah sit on the same couch while the others find their own chairs. Penelope throws a few treats to the poodles so they don't feel left out while you eat. I should kiss Hannah when no one's looking. Steal some of Hannah. I'm gonna kiss her. Hey, Hannah. While the others are distracted by the poodles wrestling with the chew toy, you lean over and peck Hannah on the cheek. Aw, you're even sweeter than ice cream. There's no way that's true, but the sentiment is appreciated. Thank you all for hanging out with me. This has been really nice. Do you not usually have people over? I don't have a lot of friends here in Puerto Vera, but it's mostly just been me and my parents and these two. Cuties. At least I had Kiara at court. That was one of the only good parts about being there. That bad, huh? I mean, the food was always nice and the palace was pretty, but the pressure to find a suitor, then trying to make Madeline happy at all the loud, crowded parties. Penelope claps her hands, telling her loud. Without sound, Merlin and Morgana move over to her. Merlin rests his chin on her knee, and Morgana puts a palm on one of Penelope's hands. Thanks, Merle. Good boy. Merle, I'll be okay. Penelope, I can relate. Court can be overwhelming. You wouldn't need a sorter to stay at court now. I know it's hard, but we really need you there. For you, but you always look ready for anything. Trust me. Yeah, I look the part, but honestly, sometimes it freaks me out. One bad dinner party and your whole life could go off the rails. I know me being stressed isn't the same as what you've been through, but I just want to let you know that I get it. Any sensible person would worry about being stuck in a room with dozens of nosy, powerful strangers. I thought I was the only one who was having a hard time. It's nice to know I'm not alone. She sighs. I wish my mom understood all that. Is she the reason you stayed after the coronation? Yeah, she thought that the more time spent at court, the easier it would get. I know she loves me, but even after I got my first poodles to help my anxiety, she never understood how hard it was. She still doesn't. When I was little, she got really bad pneumonia right before a big charity ball. Dad told her not to go, but she insisted on it. She was bedridden for days afterward, but she still made it through the event. Wow. That's always been her thing, stand up for Puerto Verde no matter what. And she thinks that if I really try, I could do the same. I'm sorry. Thanks, well, it's nice to have someone besides my dad and these two who understands me. She smells her poodles. You know that if you came back to court, your poodles could come with you, right? Really? But Malloy always said... Malloy doesn't have any power anymore. She can't tell you what to do. And if anyone tries to mess with you or Merlin or Morgana, tell them to talk to Duchess Will. That's good to know. Merlin and Morgana let out faint doggy snores as they start to gnaw off by Penelope's feet. It's later than I thought. Maybe we should let these pups sleep. I should put them in their pajamas. She puts the dogs into little wearable blankets while Maxwell collects the empty ice cream bowls. Hannah pulls you aside for a moment. If Penelope's going to help us, I think it's now or never. Before you all leave, you turn to Penelope. Penelope, I know I'm asking a lot, so this is the last time I'll bring it up. You coming back to court with me and Cordonius one step closer to being reunited. I want my best friend so that you can see Kiara again. I mean, I feel like all three is the truth, but I don't know. Friendship is magic. I really miss you. We really miss you. Life at the palace just hasn't been the same since you left. We could all use more laughter, niceness, and poodles right now. So how about it? Will you come back with us? I... I'll do it. I'll come to court with you. Whoop whoop. Really? If this show of unity stuff is really important, and if you promise things will be different now that Manline's not in charge, I believe you. I'll be there. Yay! Penelope, thank you, thank you, thank you. Cordone owes you one. You're welcome. Everyone bring it in. Here, here. He pulls you all into a group hug. When you separate, Penelope is beaming. That was fun. I guess we should get some sleep before the match tomorrow. Okay, so good night, Mora Merly. Ruff. Good night. Maxwell bows gravely to each of the poodles. Sleep well, you magnificent. Morgana bows her head to him slightly, and Merlin blinks. I think they like you. Yeah, I deserve what Hannah, Maxwell, Penelope, and her poodles. Best day ever. That was so awesome. I'm so glad I did it. It was so fun. You say goodnight to Penelope, and Maxwell and Hannah walks you back to your room. Thanks for suggesting that we hang out tonight. You know, I'm always happy to spend time with you. The poodles were just a bonus. Do I need to get you some dogs after our wedding? Hannah laughs. Maybe I used to think I was more of a cat person, but honestly I never met an animal I didn't like. Not even snakes? Or spiders? Their weird little noses are cute. They really are. Oh, Hannah, never change. She beams at you. Eventually you both stop outside or in that doorway, surrounded by mosaics. I think this is you. Yes, sir. You can't leave without a proper goodbye. You slip her arm around her waist and lean in to kiss her. You can still taste the hint of the ice cream on her lips as she eagerly kisses you back. I wouldn't dream of it. You and Hannah reach the hallway. I'll show you your room, and you find the rest of your friends chatting by the doorway. What's this? Are we having a sleepover? Hannah, you told me this was a strategy meeting. Relax, Drake. I invited everyone over to brainstorm. We need to make sure tomorrow's polo match is a success. About that, Penelope's parents wanted to speak to me about the match when I return to the state. Are they getting us front row seats? You could say that. They want us all to play. What? Can you win the polo match in the support of Penelope's family? Find out in the next chapter. That was hella fun, people. That was hella fun hanging out with Penelope and everybody and getting to play with poodles. So fun. And eating ice cream. Ugh, ice cream is the best. So anyways, I'll see you guys next week for the next chapter of The Royal Romance. Stay frosty. Bye-bye.